What's up, nerds and virgins? It's your boy APE Crypto, and today I'll be covering a very special project that is my favorite project on Cardano. But before we get into that, I'd appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you love CNFTs and you want to keep up with regular Cardano NFT content. Whether you want tips, reviews, or to find out the hottest new mints, my channel has everything for you in regards to CNFTs. And while you're at it, make sure you follow my Twitter, APE Crypto YT, as I post CNFT news, CNFT discussions, and CNFT giveaways every single day. Okay, so what is this project? This project is Nerds and Virgins, and I have a quick disclaimer for you. This is my own project, so of course I am incredibly biased. I am the founder of this project, and I am the creator of this project, so I won't really have anything bad to say about it. But for the sake of this video, I'll try to be as transparent as possible and as least biased as I possibly can be, but I'd just like to let you all know that this is my project, so there will be an element of biasness to this, of course. So for those who don't know, what is Nerds and Virgins? Nerds and Virgins is an NFT collection of 10,000 nerds and virgins, representing the Cardano community in a humorous way across multiple seasons exclusively on the Cardano blockchain. In Season 1, the Nerds and Virgins have just enrolled to Cardano College, and each nerd has unique traits, but they all share one thing in common: in their virginity. It's every nerd's dream to get laid before they graduate, so the nerds are on the hunt. They are dressed to impress the ladies, but will they meet the right one? So that's the gist of what this project is and what we have coming. So I went over a couple really important details there. I went over the description and the storyline, and the fact that we have multiple seasons and we have a 10,000 collection. So in regard to the number of NFTs, we have 10,000 NFTs, in which 9,950 will be public and 50 will be reserved for giveaways and for promotions. So 9,950 will be available for public mint on the 10th of November at 5 PM UTC. And you can see on our front page on our website, there is a live timer, so you can keep up with that. And I'll leave this link into the description. So yes, we do have 10,000 NFTs, and in the Cardano community, people have a split opinion on this. But here's my insight. So some people say 10k mints always flop, but as you can see, top 10 all-time CNFT projects, almost all of them are 10k NFT collections, as you can see on the far right here, and some of them are even higher. So I really do believe it's not the amount, it's about the project, about the quality of the art, the size of the community, the engagement with the community, the transparency within the team, and as well as the team's ability to deliver. I'm confident in our team, I'm confident in our art, and we've been very transparent, and our community is growing and our community is very strong, so I'm confident with this number. 10,000 NFTs is suitable for our drop. So in my biased opinion, I do believe our drop will be a huge success. So I get it, there's a lot of FUD around 10,000 collections, but I believe our team has come up with an effective answer to this. So we have 9,950 NFTs for sale, and our plan is, if we don't completely sell these out within 96 hours, we will burn the remaining NFTs that are not sold. This will adequately match the supply equally with the demand. So the floor of these assets aren't complete shit. That's pretty much the idea behind it. So our holders are rewarded. Instead of dragging this whole process out, taking a couple weeks to sell out, we would rather burn it and move on from there. We feel this is really effective and this is really beneficial for our buyers, because we basically have a maximum supply of 10,000 and we can go much lower depending on how much we sell. It's looking like we can hit a sellout, but if we don't, I'm personally not fussed at all. Whatever the amount is the amount that we sell, and we will burn the rest after 96 hours. So that's our plan to combat this and to not have a too big of a supply that doesn't match the demand. We want this ratio to be realistic, so it's beneficial for everyone. When I read out this description, I touched on the story about Season 1. They've enrolled into Cardano College. They share one thing in common in their virginity. It's every nerd's dream to get laid before they graduate, so they are on the hunt. They are dressed to impress the ladies, but will they meet the right one? So this is the story for Season 1. We're going to have a story for our seasonal releases, our limited edition releases, but these stories here, from Season 1 to Season 2 to seasons onward, they'll all be interactive. So from Season 3 onwards, holders will have a say on how the story goes. So they can have one path or they can have the other path, depending on what you pick. We've got these scripts all written out, all ready for when they come, and we're really putting an emphasis on getting holders involved on how this all pans out. So what we're trying to build is a community-based project where holders have huge say, but we also want to build a project where holders get rewarded. We've seen this be effective for other projects in my time in the CNFT space, and it's something I'm very keen on, and we've established this with nerd perks. So, nerds stereotypically do not have many friends, but we have each other, the Nerds and Virgins community. We nerds value loyalty, and by showing loyalty, you'll be rewarded with a bunch of cool nerdy stuff. Here's the benefits of ownership. So, Season 1, you get exclusive access to every seasonal release, which for now we've got the Nerdmas release, and we'll most likely have more coming depending on community votes. Every season whitelist, so we've already got Season 2 planned, and we'll have a Season 3 and onwards, of course, depending on the community vote. And we also have a chance of rewards via merchandise and physical collectible features. So with the merchandise and physical collectible features, the idea behind this is, say we do a merchandise release, and of course it's Nerds and Virgins themed, we're planning to feature multiple NFTs, and if it's your NFT that is featured, we'll snapshot it before the merchandise release, and then we will pay you in rewards, simply for your NFT being featured. And same as the physical collectible drop, and the same goes with the physical collectible drop, which I'm really excited for. And these things will be coming in the near future, along with all these other awesome drops. So our next drop after Season 1 will be the V-Card raffle, which should be a play on the term V-Cards with a virginity license. We're not 100% sure yet, but this is likely a 3D license, and it will be a low mint. These will be awesome collectibles, and it will be done in a raffle format, so everyone can get a chance to win. We're looking at around 500, maybe 1,000 of these V-Cards, depending on the community vote. But as of now, we're sticking with 500, which will be a 1 in 20 chance on buying a raffle ticket to get airdropped a V-Card. And of course, you have to be holding a Season 1 Nerd and Virgin. The idea behind this is to reward Season 1 holders. After this, we also have Nerdmas coming, which is a nerd-themed Christmas, where you have a chance to be airdropped Papa's prizes, which of course will be a surprise. Who gets a Christmas gift, knowing what it is in November, so stay tuned for that. And you also get a whitelist for the next seasonal release. So the idea behind all these perks is rewarding all our holders for holding these assets. We want you to appreciate these, love them for what they are. So you might be thinking, come on Ape, where's the roadmap? Where's the rarity? Well, we've actually decided to go against that. So, Nerds and Virgins will not have a rarity chart or a public roadmap. This was a decision by our VIP nerds, and we have backed this. No rarity or roadmap allows holders to appreciate the Nerds and Virgins NFTs for the art and community instead of being valued by rankings or future plans. Although we don't have a public roadmap, we still have future plans for our holders, which are highlighted in our Nerds perks. This was a decision that wasn't taken lightly, and of course we got inspiration from Zombie Chains, who have recently done this, and this has been a huge success. Instead of putting emphasis on flipping and that toxicity that we've seen in the Cardano community lately, we thought we'd jump on this trend and have no roadmap or no rarity, to ultimately get focus on the NFTs for what they are and get focus on the community for what it is, because we believe they are our strongest assets. As you can see on the screen, we've put a ton of effort into the artwork, and it would be a shame people to value them and just see them as objects that they can flip. They see it by the number, and we do not want that. We want each NFT to be valued by our community. And with our nerd perks, we plan on rewarding people who do value them. So with a mix of the nerd perks and the lack of a roadmap and rarity, this is of course an unorthodox approach, but I believe this could make this project very successful. Another thing that could make this project really successful is of course the team. So we have the founder and creator of Nerd CNFT in myself. I've got a rather decent following on Twitter and a decent following on YouTube as well. So of course that helps in terms of marketing, which is a big part of any CNFT project. We also have Lucas, who's the co-founder of Nerd CNFT and is another CNFT addict like myself. He's our Discord wizard and he has great ideas and he's been behind a lot of cool stuff of our project. We also have Christian, who's the founder and creator of Cardano Kiwis, and he is a UX and UI designer, a developer, and a Kiwi. He actually did this web design, and as you can see on the screen, it looks absolutely awesome. So massive shout out to you, Christian, and a massive shout out to Cardano Kiwis, which is another awesome CNFT project who have another awesome drop coming. We also have APE Crypto, who specialize in website and minting services for NFT drops, and have combined 40 years in experience in blockchain and web development. So They are well equipped to be with us and they are awesome. And we have NFT Masters, which are a crew of 3 talented artists from Sri Lanka who all have 5 years experience in designing, and they're masterminds who bring the idea to life. And without them, none of this would be possible. They've done all this work, they've done all the art, and they have nailed it. So a massive shout out to NFT Masters. As you can see on the screen, they've put a ton of detail into these NFTs, and it's something that I was really picky about, and that's why it took pretty much over a month to get these all done. As you can see on the screen, it's very detailed, from the teeth to the gaming controller to the glasses. Just everything is very well done. I love the work that they've done, and a lot of people have given me strong feedback from this, so shout out to NFT Masters for absolutely killing it, and they have done an excellent job of nailing these details. In regards to the traits and attributes, yes, we won't have a rarity chart, but will be listed on CNFT.io, so you can see the number of what each trait has, and you can still see how rare they are. We have almost 100 unique attributes, so there's plenty of different combinations that you can get, which is always good because each NFT with each attribute will be unique in itself. I'll quickly go over a couple facts, which is on our website under the introduction. So how many NFTs are available for minting? We covered this. What is the mint price? So we'll have a fixed mint price of 45.88 per NFT. Nodes and versions will be available on the 10th of November at 5 PM UTC. How many nodes and versions can you mint? Well, you can mint as many nodes and versions as you like, but you have a limit of 1 NFT per transaction to make this fair for everyone, so everyone can get their hands on this, and we don't have just a bunch of people having 10 or so. We want as many people to have at least 1. Yes, we could sell out quicker if we did multiple, but it really isn't about that. We want as many people in our community to get one. I would hate it for people in our community that have been there from the beginning to miss out. How to buy a node and version NFT? When the countdown hits 0, the buy button will appear, click the button and the payment model will pop up. Follow the instructions and send the nominated amount of ADA to the wallet address. An NFT will be sent to your wallet upon receipt of payment. So what it will look like on mint day, it will look like this. You'll click buy now and it will come up with this. Of course, we don't have the address yet, but here's what it will look like. So the address will be there, so you click there, copy the clipboard, you'd copy and paste that in your Roy or Daedalus, and then you copy and paste the exact amount of ADA and copy and paste that into whatever wallet you're using. We're not 100% sure yet, but given the recent Spoopy Naru scenario where people were using bots to mint them, we're going to randomize the amount of dust that you need to pay per NFT. So bots can't buy these NFTs, so it can be fair for everyone. So with that and the 1 NFT per transaction, we feel everyone will be able to get one, which is exactly how we envisioned. What are node perks? We went over that. How do I view my NFTs? Copy and paste your receiving address into pool PM onto the search field after you've bought your NFT. So I have a CNFT beginner's guide and I'll leave that in the description for you. So if you don't know how to do that, I'll show you there. What happens if you send the wrong amount of ADA? If you accidentally send the wrong amount of ADA, we will fully refund you within 24 hours of spending. And what is the policy ID? Well, we have that here on our website, so you can just copy and paste that into CNFT.io to verify that your nodes and versions that you've minted are all legit and you're not buying off some prick of a scammer. In saying that, we made our pull request for CNFT.io's listing on the 23rd of October, so we should be verified by then. So we won't have this issue, but still, always double check that it is the correct policy ID, and you can find that in here and you can find that in our Discord. So speaking of our Discord is absolutely wild. I let everyone know that we'll be recording in 2 minutes. If they want to feature on the Nerds and Virgins video, feel free to light up the chat. And as you can see, they all did. We also popped in a little sneak peek for them, and everyone is going wild pretty much as they usually do. This chat isn't 24/7, I'd say, but honestly, every couple minutes, people were talking in the chat, and this is exactly how I envisioned. 2 minutes ago, we had a message, so that's a pretty good representation of how active our community is. We have 5,800 Discord members, which is phenomenal. And as we get closer to the launch, I expect these numbers to go up and I expect the chat to get more and more wild. We're a week out as of now, and the level of messages in the chat are very consistent and are very promising in my opinion. We also have 6,300 followers on Twitter, which is a decently sized number, but of course, that doesn't really matter if the engagement is bad. But fortunately, our engagement is good, getting multiple hundreds of likes on sneak peeks, huge responses on giveaways, and huge responses on announcements, which is always good. The reception for these NFTs have been great, and Majority of it's been positive, and that's exactly what I envisioned, and I'm very happy with this. Another thing that makes our project strong is the collaborations that we've made as well. So, as you can see here, last night, after having the public release of our website, which I was stoked about, we also struck a partnership with Crypto, which are a massive project, and it was truly an honor. We've also worked with Jack Ingram and Stick Freaks, which is also an honor. We've worked with an OG project in Cardano Combat. We've worked with Brickworld, which is another awesome CNFT. We've had a feature attribute with Dirtbirds for the upcoming Derplings release as well. So we had the taped glasses as a feature for them, and that is really awesome because Dirtbirds is another huge project. So thank you for that, Dirtbirds team. We've also partnered with Lunars, who have partnered with Spacebuds, so they're a big project, and thanks to that as well, Lunars. We've also partnered with Sean Benson, who's got almost 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, and his own project, Cardano Grok Club. We've partnered with Voodoo Brigada, and as well as Cheeky Aunts. So these are all massive projects, and it's been a privilege to work with them. We've also got something happening with Happy Hoppers Club, DJ Crypto Club, as well as Dirtbirds again, and potentially Baby Alien Club towards the end of the year. So we're really putting emphasis on collaborating with awesome projects and merging both of our audiences. So I feel like we've marketed our project very well. So putting all bias aside, what makes this project stand out? Firstly, I think the art does. One, the quality of the art is outstanding, and two, the uniqueness of it. I haven't really seen anything like this on Cardano, and I think a lot of people like this and, funnily enough, relate to it, which makes sense because we are depicting the Cardano community in a humorous way with these nerds and virgins. And of course, it's the theme of my channel, and of course my audience reciprocates with this well as well. Not only we have awesome art, we also have an awesome team that are capable of delivering everything that we've outlined in the nerd perks. I believe the nerd perks is a big standout for this project, as well as not having a roadmap and rarity. So we have a lot of things going for this project, and I'm very happy with this. I didn't want to half-ass this, and I really wanted to nail this, and I'm very happy with how things have turned out and what we've come up with as plans. I'm really excited for the future, and I'm really excited for what the community's got in plan for us, because we'll be looking at the community for ideas quite often. So if you're interested in nerds and virgins and you'd like to be a part of the nerd revolution in making nerds the new cool, a collection of 10,000 nerds and virgins who are attending the School of Cardano is minting on the 10th of November at 5 PM UTC. We have a timer on our official website, which I'll leave in the description, and I'll also leave a link to our official Discord, so you can pop in, personally have a chat to me, ask questions, whatever, suss our community out and just have a feel for our project. And I'll also leave our Twitter in the description as well, so you can see our engagement, you can see what we're up to, and you can decide for yourself if this is a project you're interested in. If you don't like the art, you don't like the idea of it, that's okay. We're all entitled to our opinions. I personally feel, in my overly biased opinion, that this is a great project and we will do well. So if you do like it, feel free to check these out. So anyway guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you appreciate the transparency between me and you guys in regards to the project. This is something that I really wanted to do, and I'm happy with how everything's going. But let me know. Give me some positive feedback, some positive criticism, and just let me know what you think about this project. I'm giving my all for this. I'm very passionate about this. I've had many sleepless nights planning and just chatting with the community. This has been my life for the last couple of months, and I'm just so happy that the mint is around the corner, and I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on these. This is real passion of mine, and if you've been supporting this and you've been supporting me, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I'm APE Crypto, the leader of Nerds and Versions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.